Hi everyone, my name is Megan and thank you for coming and watching my video. So kind of on my personal Instagram account, I have started a little highlight, I guess is what you call it, for the darkroom that I am currently building and I'm currently in my basement for film photography. I've always been really interested in film photography. I started it in high school and that was where I was first introduced to photography, before really smartphones and everything like that, and before they had better freaking camera quality on phones than in cameras. So that was where I was first introduced to film and photography, and so I took it for a year in high school. Absolutely fell in love with it, made some amazing prints, and just fell in love with the art of photography. And then, you know, got into college, nothing really happened. Then I found out my college actually had a film photography course, and of course signed up as soon as I could when I had time in my schedule. So my senior year, I was able to take a photography course with my college, excuse me. Didn't have a camera at that point, so I put the word out to my Facebook friends. And actually my athletic director from high school was able to donate a camera to me. Camera, film, flash, and everything. So I was able to start over again in college. Again, fell in love with it. Found some amazing, really good pictures that I took. I'll post some of them later in another video showing you some of my other stuff, and obviously I'll do like a progression picture or video. But like I said a little bit earlier, I started a highlight reel, but I was kind of not pressured into it, but I've always kind of wanted to start like a YouTube just for poos and giggles. I did a couple beauty hacks, whatever. When I put double cream all over my face, it does work for acne treatment, so go ahead and try that. I will link it below. It's not going to be the best camera work. I'm literally filming on my phone on a stepladder, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But I just wanted to do a little intro and, you know, bring everybody along, whoever sees this. If you're getting into photography, or you're freshly starting out in high school, or you know, you hear your grandfather, your grandmother, or somebody talk about film photography and you want to know more about it, as I learn, I will help you learn as well, because I don't know everything. It's been such a long time since I've done it. I know the bits and pieces, I've got it all. Obviously you can look it up online and everything, but it's nice to have someone showing you. So that's what I'm hoping to be able to do for anyone who finds this video. And again, my name is Megan, so thank you for coming and watching, and then we're gonna jump right on in and I'm gonna show you the tour of my darkroom. Awesome, thanks guys. Welcome to my first official video of the darkroom. This morning, or this afternoon, what time is it? Afternoon, it's currently 2:30. I finally got my timer set up. I brought my enlargers down a couple weekends ago. My dad and I secured and made a countertop to bring the enlargers down and set them up. Got a couple extension cords for power, and we're finally good with the timers. Let me show you quickly around. Hold on. Actually, JK, let me show you around. Literally it. But so this one is the color enlarger. I've never done color film photography before, so I'm gonna wait to do that and get the chemicals for that because I'm more familiar with black and white. But this all was gifted to me by my great uncle, so yeah, it gonna be fun. Candle, safe light. So this is the first timer that we got, which is gonna be hooking up this one, but it's like delayed by a second, so it's okay. I had never seen this before, but it's a paper holder. So I currently have paper securely in there, but it's eventually gonna go in here. And then these two are the black and white enlargers. I'm practicing with this one right now. As you can see, I've got the easel set up, but I've got to figure out this one first or afterwards. And then in this middle drawer is my binders from college, and this one is my high school one. So I've got a print in this one, excuse me, a negative in this one. I'm messing around with this timer, and I've got these two enlargers hooked up into this. So 4 is this guy, and 2 is this guy. Let me show you. So it's going to be on this one, so I'm going to hit the button. You can kind of see the outline. So I have it hooked up for 5 seconds on this one. So these are my 2 black and white, another safe light, extension cord, power strip, speaker. This I have to sell because this is just time being type thing. This is gonna be my drawing wall. I don't know what I'm gonna put on top of the concrete. I was thinking more of this plastic fabric, but I'm not sure yet because this is where I want to hang my film that's drying, and then this is where I want to do my prints. I've got clips and stuff like that, so I've got to see what I can make work. These 2 timers are minute timers, so I can't really use them on the enlargers because I need like 30-second increments, anything like shorter than 30 seconds. So I'm going to save these for when I'm doing like my film or the paper. I'll just set the timers and whatnot and have printouts. And that's what this section is going to be. This is going to be my table for developing paper. So I'm going to go get a folding table because I haven't bought like a basin or did something or whatever. So that's going to go here, and that I'll just like tuck in the middle or something. That whole thing's going to go away. And then we had originally 2 lights in here. Well, we still have 2. You're stupid, Megan. But we unplugged this one to make this one be the main light source, and then I bought red cellophane or whatever. And before I got the safe lights down here, I was gonna put that on the light to see for like when I'm doing developing and stuff like that, if I don't want to have the 2 small lights, but I haven't tested it out with the small lights just yet, so I might actually go ahead and try and do that. And then I've got a bag of stuff over here and some extra easels and random stuff. I don't know if those chemicals are good enough or not. Like I said, all of this stuff was given to me by my great uncle, and he bought it in like 70s and 80s. So who knows if it's still good. And then developing trays. I really have to get a new film developer holder because bless his heart. He drilled holes into it, which you can't do because then it exposes your film to the light and ruins it. So I've got to get a new one of these. Anywhere that I've seen online. Okay, I had to turn the camera off to open it. But like, you load your film, you put it on the reel, but like you can see, that light is coming through, so that it exposes your film and ruins it, unless if I did it in complete darkness, which I wouldn't want to do my first time around just because it's been, oh god, fall of 15 is when I did film last in college. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. So I gotta get a new one of these. They're anywhere from like 20 bucks on a couple different photography websites. I don't really know what these are. Photo lights. Again, everything you can clearly tell is really dated because it was gifted by my great uncle. I'm gonna use this for holding film and like scissors and a bottle opener for when I go to do the film. I've got a couple of film rings upstairs that I need to develop that I'm gonna use as a tester. This one I still need to develop. It's a Kodak Max 400 for color. Like I said, not really familiar with color. These are literally left over from my childhood. So we'll see. And then toolbox, because you always need a toolbox. This is actually from my childhood. Like, baby screwdriver. There's a baby hammer in here somewhere. White electrical tape, which I used to mark where the door is, because this is just black plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna try and put this cellophane on and then I will see how it looks, so stay tuned. Okay, so that didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. Right now I just have magnets holding it up. So I've got to get a couple more magnets. I just stole a couple from my fridge. And you can kind of see where the light is coming through at the top. So maybe I'll go do that now. Hold on. Okay, so I went and grabbed a couple extra magnets and that worked a lot better. I need to get more like the rectangular ones. I gotta steal a couple more from my dad, sorry. But it's not as quite as dark as I would like. I'm worried that it'll expose the paper, so maybe I'll have to do a couple more layers of the cellophane or like section it off. Do like black, red, black, so that way it's not so much, but like you can see clearly everything's lit up. I'd be able to function pretty well in here if I just needed to do like film stuff or do paper, but again, might have to do a couple more sheets just because I'd be worried about exposure. No really light is coming out, which is really good, so that's a plus. I do have a couple more, or a whole roll cellophane, so got a lot to work with if I need to, and I can always get like construction paper, or I do have like blue, kind of the same similar fabric for tablecloths from mine and my siblings' high school graduations for tables and stuff like that. While I have this on, let me show you the enlarger. So like I pointed out earlier, I've got this timer hooked up to both my black and white enlargers. I want to show you how it's going to look in the light. So let me turn this safe light off since we clearly don't need it. Turn it down, Morgan. Okay, so I'm going to hit the timer button and just go. You can see here, that's my old dog, Max. So that's how this guy works. So right here is where I put the negative. You can see it peeking out here. This is the f-stop to make it, let me turn this on. Focus, yeah. That's my old dog Max, he died, but that's okay because he was part human. So the f-stop, you can see it makes it brighter or darker. It opens up the aperture and lets more or less or more light in. This is for a filter. It's sitting right here, but I don't really care to use filters because I obviously primarily just do black and white. And then this knobby opens this so I can take the negative holder out. This knob, if I turn it, lowers it. If I wanted to do a smaller print, I could, or make a full sheet and put it, oops. Ooh! Hold please. Okay, so everything went wrong as soon as I turned off the camera. I was trying to mess around with the knobs and make it so, double chin, so that the whole negative fit the screen, and I was trying to figure out what this one did, but I didn't know what it did. And as soon as I loosened it, the whole thing just came crashing down. So clearly this moves it up and down. Oh sweet Jesus. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not pretty. Okay, let's keep it up there. And then, what does this guy do? I don't know. Oh, that tightens it. Okay. Let's see if that brings it in or out of focus. Okay, so no, I still want it to be the full size of the easel. And then I need to fix this because it's flipped. Nope. Nope. Again. Is that okay? Okay, so I raised it up really high because I wanted to try and get the full 8x10. It almost fell on me a couple more times, but I've got to work with it because I've only got a little bit more room to go. so I've got to figure out what this knob does. I don't really know. But as you can kind of see, I've got it almost the full sheet on the easel. So I'll probably have to go up a little bit higher to get it out. And then let's turn this to timer, crank up it from 5 seconds to 10. All right, and let me see if I can block the light. So 10 seconds. Oh, that's not good. Do you see that flickering? Okay. Didn't know it could do that. Let's try that again. Block the light. Okay. Flickering a little. I don't really know. Maybe it's the bulb, maybe it's shaking it around. I'll have to mess with it. But for now, I guess that's my first video. I will post as often as I can if I remember to get down here. And once I learn this enlarger, I'll do another video on that. And then I'm hoping to buy chemicals within the next couple weeks or so to get actually starting developing film and paper and having that ready to go. So let me get to good lighting. Let me take this off. Hold please. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play around a little bit more, but I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you learned a little bit about film photography or just anything in general. All right, see you guys in the next one. Bye.